What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Black, your internet relationship and breakup coach. Before we get started, I have to take a moment to say thank you for being here today, for tuning in, for watching, for always clicking the video when you see my face. That truly does mean a lot. You could have been doing anything. You could have been doing literally anything, but you chose to spend a few moments with me, and so I do appreciate it. I'm going to give you a lot of value with this video to help you with your breakup journey. Today's topic is, how do you get your ex to commit to you after no contact? This is a very important part of the journey because for some of you that have been doing no contact, I get a lot of comments. Your ex is starting to reach out, they're calling you, they're texting you, but obviously you want to move things along quickly. So we're going to talk about that in this video. But before we go any further, I'd ask that you go ahead and like this video. It means so much, and you know this, I always say it, but it truly does help the channel out. It pushes this video to other people that are going through breakups. Literally every single time I post a video, I get a comment of someone that's just finding the videos and they're finding it helpful. So thank you for helping get this video out to more people. Also, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos, and hit the bell so YouTube tells you whenever I post. So let's jump into it. So, how do you get your ex to commit? Because for a lot of people doing no contact, one of your primary goals is getting your ex back. And I understand that. For a lot of people, yes, you want to work on yourself, you want to improve your life, but at the back of that improvement, or at the back of this whole process and becoming better, you want to be back in a loving, healthy relationship with the person that you love. You want to build a life with your ex, and that makes a lot of sense to me. But let me explain it to you like this. It's interesting, very interesting, that when you pull back, right, and you're not contacting your ex, most times they will get curious, right, and they start to reach out to you because they're wondering why you're not reaching out to them. They are afraid that they might be losing you permanently. So they have what's called fear of missing out, right? They're seeing you from the corner of their eyes, and trust me, they're watching, and they feel like, okay, you might be moving on from them. So they start to make effort, right? So the energy feels like you are turned away from them. Right? You're facing your own journey, your own process, and they're having to tap you across the shoulder to get your attention. This is what they feel like. But the mistake a lot of people make is that as soon as your ex gives you a light tap, just, hey, how are you, a breadcrumb, regardless of how small it is, you turn your entire energy and focus it on them. This is counter to what your ex has been thinking. It is counter to what your ex has been feeling, because they felt like they were losing you, and scarcity creates value. I say that all the time. And so when you're faced this way, right, with your energy and your presence, and your ex is trying to get your attention, you need to be slowly moving towards them. This shouldn't be an instant, quick process. Your ex has to feel like they are earning you back. Okay, think about it like if you apply to a job. Typically, like say you apply to a very prestigious, high-paying job, like a job at Google, right? Typically, the candidates applying for the job, there's probably 1,000 people applying for one job. So the hiring manager is going to have all of the power typically, right? And you, as the person applying, most times you're trying to prove yourself. You're trying to get their attention. You're trying to get them to pick you over all the other people that you're competing with. Well, this is essentially how you need to make your ex feel. They shouldn't feel like they can just tap you on the shoulders and instantly get back into a relationship with you, right? As much as your ex is interested right now, as much as they are drawn to you, your ex does not want any consequences for talking to you. They want to be able to talk to you go back home and still be single. So what you must focus on to get your ex to commit to you, which is counterintuitive, is you need to let them feel free. You need to let them feel like getting back with you is their decision. Even though it's what you want as well, they need to feel like they are the ones convincing you. Think of yourself as the person hiring for the job, and your ex is trying to apply for a position. Allow them to prove themselves. Allow them to show you why or what's changed about them that you would commit to them. Now, this may not make any sense to you because you're thinking, well, they dumped me. I need to prove myself. Well, they wouldn't be back calling or texting you if they didn't realize that they lost something valuable. This is why you do no contact, because as soon as your ex is calling you, well, that tells you that they're missing something. They recognize that they gave up something valuable and tangible, and that's the only reason why they're calling, because guess what? If they didn't want you, you wouldn't hear from them. So you always have to act like you are the prize. You are a catch. And this isn't about being a mean person. This isn't about being cold with your ex. It's just about being a little reserved, being a little skeptical about them, allowing them to earn you back. But when you're together, I will say this. If your ex asks you out on a date and you spend time together, you want to be fun. You want to treat it like it's a first date. Have fun, laugh, connect, have a good time, because after you have a good time with them, when they go back home, they will be thinking about the date. They will be thinking about you in a positive light. And the more positive experiences that your ex has with you, the more they will be willing to commit into a relationship, truthfully. So you always need to think about it as, the more free that my ex feels, the more I allow them to feel free, the more they will want to come to me. It's the weirdest, strangest thing, but this is human nature. So do not force things. Allow them to earn you back. And remember, freedom leads to commitment. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you did like it and you enjoyed the content, go ahead and like this video right now. It truly does mean a lot. Leave a comment below and let me know what you're going through and what you're dealing with and what you think about no contact in your journey. That means a lot. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, the quickest way to do so is to book a one-on-one coaching call. It's going to be the first link in description. All right, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Not Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. It's down in the description below. It's Blackademic, BLACADEMIC. Also, I got a breakup journal that I made for people who need it. When you're going through a breakup, it's going to be the second link in description. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.